So, good morning. First of all, I want to beg of you to understand me. For a moment, consider me as Shilfa Tayali. Just consider me as Shilfa Tayali in regard to this funeral. Okay? Whatever. First of all, I am begging you, all of you. It doesn't matter who, whatever. All of you, I am begging you to, first of all, consider me for a while, just for a while. Consider me in relation to this funeral. First thing is that I am in exile. That's the first thing. First thing, I am here, alone. I live in this apartment like a prisoner. I live in this apartment like a prisoner. I am all alone here. I've got no visitors that come here. I've got no visitors. I live alone. I mean, my movement, is just to go out, get food, come back. Get food, come back. I live alone. And this has happened. I am alone. I'm alone. A lot of you have got company here and there, whatever. You are interacting. For me, I'm dealing with all this alone. Now, what is my relationship with Waed Galungu? Because some of you want to claim that you were close with Waed Galungu. You are the one that used to talk to Waed Galungu and everything. So the point I'm trying to make is that me, I'm alone. This has happened, but a number of us, we have got different way that we related with Waed Galungu. A number of us, we have got different ways that we related with Waed Galungu. A number of us. Makebi Zulu had his own relationship with Waed Galungu. There is a way that he used to communicate with him. There is a relationship that he had. Nakachinda had his own relationship. Brian Mundubile had his own relationship. Bachanda had his own relationship. All of us, including you, the citizens, even you, the citizens, you had a relationship at a certain level. So we all had relationships with this man. Whether we liked him or not, at the end of the day, this man was at the center of our lives. This man was at the center of our lives. Whether we liked him or not, this man was at the center of our lives. How was he at the center of our lives? He was at the center of our lives. He was a Republican president. And as a Republican president, whether you like it or not, he played a role in your life at different levels. So all of us, somehow, we are linked to this man. Whether we liked it or not, but the fact that this man became a Republican president, he affected our lives. As long as you are a Zambian, Edgar Lungu at one point or the other affected your life. And that is the kind of relationship that you have. It may not be pleasant, it may not be good, but at the end of the day, this man was at the center of our lives as a Republican president. He was at the center of our lives as a Republican president. So, as such, Edgar Lungu, in his death, you cannot think that only a few will be affected. It is naive, it is selfishness to think that only a few people are affected by this. Only a few people are affected by this. It is selfishness. It is selfishness. Edgar Lungu was a Republican president. He affected all of us in one way or the other. And in his death is something big. Death is something big. No muntu wapata. Even a person that you don't like. We are affected. We have emotions. We have emotions. And these emotions, of course, we differ. This one like that, this one like that. But at the end of the day, Edgar Lungu affected all of us. And from that, I am affected as well. I am affected. I was not just an ordinary citizen that looked at Edgar Lungu from afar. No. I actively participated in the life of Edgar Lungu. Actively participated in the life of Edgar Lungu. The moment Edgar Lungu, the moment Sata died, I was one of those people that fought very hard to make sure that Edgar Lungu becomes president. I was very active, very active. I did a lot of things to see to it that Edgar Lungu becomes president. I did. From there, Edgar Lungu became president. Throughout his presidency, we had our own, there was a relationship. Whichever way you can look at it, but there was a relationship. Edgar Lungu's presidency used to affect me. Sometimes, I mean, I used to like some of the things that he was doing. Sometimes I didn't like what he was doing. And this was both public and private. Public and private. Public and private. Remember, at one point in 2017, when bailiffs came and got things from my house, Edgar Lungu, through Amos, helped me. So the relationship has been there. We, of course, with its own positive and negatives. Positive and negatives. After Lungu, he came out of power. We became even closer. We became even closer. I used to sit with my Edgar Lungu. We used to confide in each other. We used to confide in each other. While Lungu would give me his position, I would give him. Of course, I'm not saying I was the only confident, but I was. Whether you like it or not, at one point, I was a confidant of Edgar Lungu because we used to sit, the two of us. The two of us. He would give me his views, I would give him my views, we would not agree, and so on and so forth. So, even until I left Zambia, all those issues that whatever, there is a lot, which I'm going to talk about maybe at 20 hours. And finally, I am here. Even as I've been here, throughout my movement and whatever, everything, I've been in contact with Edgar Lungu. I've been in contact with Edgar Lungu. There is a relationship which you cannot deny me. You cannot deny me a relationship with Edgar Lungu. You can't. You can't deny it. You can't deny me that. And whatever relationship, whatever you think, that relationship, I have it and I'm affected by his death. I am affected. I am affected by his death. And as I am affected, trust me, ever since he died, it's not that it was a surprise for me. I'll tell you, it wasn't a surprise for me. It wasn't a surprise for me, whatever. When you know a person is sick and you know the nature of the sickness, and it wasn't so much of a surprise. But what has bothered me, especially today, is that I've failed to sleep. I have completely failed to sleep. I've failed to sleep. I've just been moving around here. I've just been moving around. I've failed to sleep. And I'm failing to deal with the emotions. I don't know how to deal with this emotion. I don't know. I don't know how to deal with these emotions. I don't know. And I'm not a person that is going to put a camera and start wailing. But this doesn't mean that I'm not affected. I'm very much affected. Good morning, my daughter. Hi. I'm all right. Let me call you later. I'm live. So this thing, I've just failed to sleep. And that's when I'm sitting here, I'm like, really, this thing has affected me. But I can't really resolve myself. I can't really resolve myself what's really going on in me. I can't. And as I'm struggling to deal with this emotion, you, Iwa Makebi Zulu, especially you Makebi Zulu, because it's you Makebi Zulu, and I'm going to talk about this tonight. You Makebi Zulu, you are manipulating things. You are manipulating things in the name of the family. And of course, I will even say that even some of the family members are also being selfish. So you people, you are not helping some of us to deal with this issue. Because you are bringing in other issues. You are bringing in politics. You are bringing in your personal interests. You are being selfish the same way that you have been. And let me tell you, this I'm going to tell you of this evening. Throughout, you have been like this. You always put your interests and your selfishness, to manipulate Edgar Lungu. You have been manipulating Edgar Lungu. We have failed to do a lot of things because of you. Because of you people. You people, a lot of things in Zambia are a mess because of you. Because of the way you handled Edgar Lungu. We were trying to take him this way. But you always manipulated him and took him the wrong way. You people, starting when Edgar Lungu was in power, you are the ones that misled Lungu. You misled him and took him the wrong way until you lost the elections. And when some of us were trying to give you a different view, you are the ones who were busy organizing Wakapokola to come and arrest us. You were the ones who were busy going to Edgar Lungu to lie. To say Tayali has been paid 2 million by Hakainde Ichilema. Whatever. You were busy, lying to Edgar Lungu against a lot of people. The division that is in PF today is as a result of you people like Makebi Zulu. You people like Nakachinda. You people, you are the ones that were not telling Edgar Lungu the truth. You were lying to him. And Edgar Lungu lost power. And that power, PF lost power. Suffered a lot to win that power. Power because of your foolishness, because of your selfishness. You made PF lose power. If Sat had not died, PF would have been in power today. PF would have been in power today. But because of your selfishness, you people, you came in and condoned Edgar Lungu. You removed others. It becomes a family affair now. It is just wako ni wako. Wako ni wako, yes. Wako ni wako. That's what you did to PF. That's what you did to PF. You were Makebi Zulu, you were. You were the people that were on the throat of Michael Chilufya Sata. You came after Sata Afwa. And you came in and you now possess. Now you want to come out and you are even thinking that you can become president over my dead body. You want. Makebi Zulu ubepelefye. You want because you want to think to take this as you spring up a political whatever. You want. You are not even a politician, Makebi Zulu. You are not a politician. You were handed on a silver platter. You were handed on a silver platter as a member of parliament. A member of parliament. You became a member of parliament for PF. What kind of politician are you? Which politician are you? You were just given. From there, you were given a position as a minister. As a minister of Eastern Province. As a minister of Eastern Province. But you came and lost the elections in 2021. You came and lost the elections in 2021. And today, you want to start playing antics. Member of the family. Nonsense. Mwachiramo And forget it now to hell. I don't care whether people are going to say, no, Tayali, you are not using wisdom. Fako, I don't bloody care. Because it's getting too much. I mean, we are also affected. We had a relationship with this man. Whether we didn't agree with him, whether we agreed with him, but we had a relationship with him. If you are making us find it difficult to really, resolve ourselves. That's why I was saying, please, let's keep quiet. So that and then you continue. But with what you are doing, you are making us find it difficult now. We don't know what is going on. What is going on? You are exacerbating our grief. You are exacerbating our grief instead of us, settling out and whatever. Now we have to be dealing to say what in Juka is Makebi playing? What in Juka is Makebi playing Natasira wako? Because you people, that party, you are not holding on to that body for anything. You are holding on to that body for nothing but for your political expediency. That's all. That's all. I know Makebi Zulu. I will come and talk about this in the evening. I'll talk about this in the evening. But for now, I just want, I'm talking now. I just wanted you people to understand me that, look, much as these people are saying, and this is for real. And mukulira kwandi since tamulefo ko bati tuloshe mumutende mukulira kwandi nane nakula bwata fe ekulira kwandi ukukwine and pewo akunje bati yo tayali leko kulanda pewo akunje bati tayali leko kulanda because imwe mule chitefya ulo kulondoroka nane nakula chitefo ndechita nane ekulira kwandi ukukwine I'm alone here. I'm alone. I'm not talking to anyone. So where do I have to talk? I only talk on social media. That's all. I only talk on social media. And I'm going to talk at 20 hours. I'm going to talk. Vashetani imwe. You are really muli vashetani. Avekata kuchitumbi wa konto. Wa konto mwaikatile chitumbi. Tamwadi hata futafiafula. Tamwadi hata fiafulile. Mwadilile kudi ile lunga ni power. Mwadilile, you are must. You got so much. What did we get ourselves? What did we get? What did we get? At the end of the day, I'm in exile. Why am I in exile? 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 I'm in exile because I was trying to push an agenda. I was trying to push Edgar Lungu to come back. I was trying to push that our country can have an opposition. But you fools, because of your selfishness, you made everything useless. Aka Indeichilema has done all whatever has happened, whatever UPND has done. It is because of your foolishness. It is because of your foolishness. If you were listening to us, this nonsense, whatever nonsense that is going on in the country, we wouldn't have reached there. There is no, what do you expect? When a ruling party is there and there is no opposition, what do you expect? They will do whatever it is. All the complaints that you are having to say UPND, it is because you fools, you could not listen to us. You fools, you have been so selfish. You just look at yourselves. And that is why now you have given leeway to Aka Indeichilema. Aka Indeichilema now is unopposed. Aka Indeichilema has no opposition. He has no opposition. 2026, takulina kuvota. Let's not even waste our money to go for elections because tapali ama elections tapali. We only had Edgar Lungu. And if you had managed the situation of Edgar Lungu, it would have been different. We would have been talking about a different story today. If you selfish people were not in front, if you Makebi were not misleading Edgar Lungu, but because of your selfishness, now we don't have opposition. You are busy. No, hey, you want to come back. How many times am I going to tell you that I'm not coming back? And that's Inkadipa. So, and if you don't want to hear what I'm going to say, please don't come to my page, don't listen to my page. But otherwise, I'll be talking, I'll be exposing you because you are very foolish. You are very foolish, very selfish people. Very selfish people. You are Makebi kutina kutuka. You are not a politician and you are not going anywhere. Stupid idiot. Bye.